Hi guys, so today we'll be talking about 5 basic equipments you need to get started with your baking. Yes, I said so. You don't need to break the bank to start your baking dream. I'm here to let you know how to bake on a budget. Let's go there. I'm going to start with this. So we all know this. This is a pistol. Like we all have this at home. I don't know. It's called piso. I don't really know what they call it in Igbo language, but I think it's called is it Ikwe? No, Ikwe is the bigger one. Akodo, exactly. Akodo. It's called Akodo in Igbo language, but in English it's called a pizzu. Like this is something you can use in place of your whisk. You know what I mean by whisk? Yes. This is something you use in place of a whisk. So this I call pisu. You need this. We all have this at home. Some of us have it at home. Not if not most of us really. So you use this and you get a mixing bowl. Like you all want to bake in your houses and you are thinking, oh, when will I get a hand mixer? When will I get a table mixer? You don't need to get all those things yet. Start small. So you need this. We all have it at home. And you need this as well. So what these two things does for you is that when you put your butter inside your mixing bowl, you use your pistol and then you use it to cream your butter. You cream it till you get the consistency that you want. And voila, you have your butter ready, your cream butter ready. Then we all know what we call spatula. So you can use this toningari. We all know this toningari, yes. Use this toningari to scrape the sides of your butter. Stop thinking of that day you go and buy spatula. One at a time. Do not rush any event. One at a time. Why I'm making this video is because I know there are sisters of mine, there are people out there that need to start baking. This was exactly how I started. I didn't have all the things I have now. Yes, I had a mixing bowl at home. I had a pistol, akodo, and then scraper. And then you also need to have a pan to pan your cakes. Yes, these pans are the cheap ones, I think. The cheap aluminum pans. You can get them from any baking store. Buy them. You might not need to buy those really expensive ones. Just buy these ones or this one. This one, oh God, this one reminds me of how I started my baking journey because I've always liked to bake. It's one of my hobbies. Yes, I like to bake. I like to bake a lot. So I think then I was selling this for like 100 naira, 200 naira. By now, I know the price must have increased. You can get something like this and start that your baking dream. You get. Then the one that will shock you is, unfortunately, I do not have stove currently, but my oven at the time was a pot and a stove. So what I usually do is that I get a pot, I pour sand inside of the pot, like I pour sand inside of it. Then after once I finished baking, I put it in my like a bigger pot. So like I'm just trying to share that a bigger pot. After once I finished baking, I put it in I pan them and then I pour sand inside the pot. When you pour sand inside the pot, you make sure that the sand heats for like 30 good minutes. You increase the stove like so that the sand will heat. Once you notice that the sand is really, really hot, then you carry your panned goods, like your panned cake, your batter rather, you put it directly inside the pan. And then once you put it, allow it to bake for the first 15 minutes. Then you reduce the heat. You now keep it on a low heat so that it would gradually bake for you. So you would have a very good texture and fine cake. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you do not need, oh, sorry, I missed one item. A baking scale, measuring scale rather. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. So you also need a measuring scale to measure your materials, your flour, your butter, your sugar, and what have you. So you need this as well. So it's one of the things you need to buy. So what you have saved yourself now is you saved yourself the money for getting a table mixer, which is about over 100K now, and then a hand mixer and then spatula, and then oven. So you can start like this, really, even if it's the one you want to eat at home, even if you're not doing it for a business, you can start at home. Or even if you want to do it as a business, you can start small. You don't need to wait for you to have everything. I am talking to you. I know you want to start something, just do it. And before you know it, if you have just started the way I just explained to you, maybe along the line in the process, you could see people that will be interested in, helping your business, or maybe helping your journey, really. So at the end of the day, you'll be glad you started. But if you keep postponing, my sister, my brother, to what end? There is never a time you will get money ready for everything you want. So why not just start small? See, I'm rooting for every one of you that wants to venture into baking. It might be for business, it might be for hobby, because me, I started mine as a hobby. I started my journey as a hobby. It wasn't necessarily about business for me, but one or two times I'll be like, I think I need money. Oh yeah, give me some money, let me bake for you, right? So I'm here to encourage one of us. Please stop delaying. 2024, stop delaying. Yes, stop delaying. You need to start something for yourself. You need to stop delaying. Start anyhow. You don't need to be complete. Just start anyhow. Start anyhow. I'm telling you, you would not regret it. You will come back to tell me, oh, I'm glad I listened to you. It's going to be like a game changer for you. So what I'm trying to say is that you can bake on a budget. You do not need to break the bank. Yes, I said it. You watching me do not need to break the bank before you can start your baking journey. So if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section. I am your online cousin. I'm going to help you out in anything that you really need. I'm going to help you. Don't hesitate to ask me questions in the comment section. Like I said, do not hesitate to ask me questions. I'm not someone that gatekeeps. I do not gatekeep at all. I will tell you everything from A to Z, from beginning to end. The sky is big enough to enter every one of us. So in this my channel is going to be a very transparent one, so please don't hesitate to ask me any question um, in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.